the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the San Antonio Spurs at AT&T Center. Well, for San Antonio, they lost their first matchup against these guys. This, their final game against them in the regular season, looking to finish with a split. It's rare to see a point guard lead the NBA in scoring, but that's exactly what Freak is doing right now. Not only that, but he's still making sure to get everybody involved. How great has this been for this kid?
I mean, only MVP candidates can lead the league in scoring at the point guard position. I mean, it's critical to his team's success.
It's home to the Alamo and the Spurs, San Antonio, Texas, as we bring you an interconference rivalry here at the AT&T Center. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And, of course, John Henson. The coaches really like the improvement he's made in practice from day one to now.
That trade is something that has the staff, players, and fans excited. They think it may be the piece of the puzzle necessary to get over the proverbial hurdle.
And with good reason. I mean, we're talking about one of the very best we have in our league, and you have to think he'd help any team.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And New York, looking at who they've got. Freak in at point guard. John Henson out there with Green. Then it's Anthony. And it's Afflalo in at the 2 spot. Now Afflalo. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And it's Green missing. Green with the ball. Now Anthony defending. Back to Parker. It's rebounded by New York. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And they ran their offense nearly to perfection in that one. Very few possessions were wasted.
Yeah, they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they never let the fans get going. They silenced them over and over again with big, timely shots.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
Now here's Freak. Not a lot of room. Aldridge with some nice D.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Now here is Aldridge. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Leonard, he hits it from 9. Leonard's got his first basket.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do about that move. That's just good offense. They were all over him, and he still managed to drain him.
Dishes to Anthony. From past the arc. And it's Freak missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
The dish to Green. Duncan kicks to Leonard. Shot from 16. And that comes off the assist by Duncan.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Now here's Freak, covered by Parker. To end the run, and there's the nice layup by Henson.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Parker outside. And there's the pass to Leonard. Aldridge dishes to Parker. Cannot hit. And New York the other way now.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Now let's take a peek at the league leaders in scoring. Freak, number 1.
You know what, Kevin? Leading the league in scoring is no small feat. He's out there every night giving it his best, and the effort is definitely paying off.
So it's San Antonio now. It's Parker with the drive. Here's Duncan. And it's Freak with the rebound. New York's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Anthony in the corner. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And the wide-open shot from Green. Tries yet again. Leonard, no luck.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Here's Parker following the score by New York. On the wing, Green. Baseline jumper. Not enough on that one as it misses. Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to the Hornets.
Yeah, major problems at the charity stripe in that game. They just could not convert their free throws.
And that makes it hard to win, especially on the road. You get a chorus of about 20,000 yelling at you every time you put one off the rim. Boy, that's got to wear on you.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up, the Spurs dance team.
And checking out the stats for Freak. What a run he's been on over the past few weeks. He's been getting about 37 a night, 5 assists and 6 rebounds. And when it all comes together for him, this is what he's capable of.
And this is exactly what his coaches have been waiting for that light bulb to come on.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
The Knicks have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Lets it fly. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots. San Antonio trailing here. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Greg Popovich had a few moments to share with me. Though they lost the first meeting against this team this year, coach isn't worried about what they can do on the offensive side of things, saying, we dropped the first one, but I still think we can put up a lot of points on this team and get a win. We just need to make sure the ball is moving. Not as easy as it sounds, though, always, guys.
Thank you, Doris. And, guys, the focus being on the offensive side of things, they obviously don't want to let their defensive guard down, so to speak, can they?
No, they're still going to have to be sharp on the defensive side of the floor. It's just that getting into a rhythm offensively is going to be the main focus here early on.
I'm with you on that mindset, but it does leave the door open for them to be taken advantage of at the defensive end. Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Anderson passes to West. Good D by Lopez.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And the ageless one, Tim Duncan, just a remarkable career. His teammate Tony Parker talked about.
It's unbelievable. Like, especially a big guy, you know, with all that pounding and his knee. It's just amazing.
It's both unbelievable and amazing. You'd have to. Almost entirely new group here. West is checked in for Aldridge. Dudley comes in for Boris Diaw. Anderson, he's checked in for McLemore. And it's Green in for Tony Parker. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Jared Dudley. Then there's Anderson, and it's West, and it's Green in at the point guard. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half. And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Here's Green. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And, Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
And Freak throws it down.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why? Take a few chances. A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
.115 left now here in the second. There's the pick. Outside Leonard. 5 on the clock. No luck. Great D that time from Green. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Pass to Lopez. He's got 11. Lopez kicks to Freak.
No search for Freak. He has 11 points, and he's been delivering a healthy dose of helpers, too.
He really has, Clark. Always with his head up, looking to make the pass, trying to find the open man.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and I tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well. Seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
Aflalo dishes to Green. Feeds to Freak. New York, no good that time either.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Leonard against Green. The 3 ball. Leonard trying to break free. San Antonio again missing. Freak with it. And the wide open shot from Green. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Green's got 6 in the quarter.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open. And every trip down.
Boy, sure.
All right, men, we've done a good job in the first half of taking the momentum and being assertive with our style of play. Our passing has...
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
You know, we talk so often about making your teammates better, and his ability to see the floor and then make those passes on time in that first half was the key.
Boy, I tell you what, they say he's not a playmaker, but he certainly has fooled me with the way he's performing right now.
And on the floor for Derek Fisher as we get into the second half, Freak, he's in at point guard. Green is out there with John Henson. Then there's Aflalo, and it's Anthony in at the 3 slot. Henson the pass to Freak. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Freak's got the lead up to 13 now for the Knicks. Spurs shooting the ball at 42%. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans had a huge game. He dropped in 24 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. He left his imprint on the game as he took over, seemingly doing whatever he wanted to do. Can he do it again, Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
San Antonio making a switch here. McLemore is checked in. Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for New York. Roten comes in for Aaron Aflalo. New York leading by 8. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Here's Freak. Having an efficient three-point attack, very tough to defend. Let's see some of the best. Number 1, the Knicks.
You know, unlike some of the other team statistics, there are a few key guys who have helped get them to the top of the leaderboard more than other teams. I mean, this is an outstanding three-point shooting team. They take advantage of their strengths by getting good looks from behind the arc.
And here is Parker.
Here we go, San Antonio.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Leonard. Coach said the first thing they should be thinking about is getting the ball in his hands and letting him lead the way on each and every possession. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to... hope those changes take effect quickly.
Thank you, Doris.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he the lead.
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this...
The Knicks leading by 10. Over to the left wing. New York moving the ball around. He kicks to Calderon. Here's Freak. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Ben McLemore. The Knicks have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Jermichael Green, he's checked in for the Knicks. That's off his run, so he misses both.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
Here's Dudley, poked loose. Here's Freak, 19 points in the game. Drops in the tray. Freak's got 9 points.